All right, everybody, welcome back for another deep dive.
Yeah, glad to be back.
So today we're looking at some promotional material. It's all about these social media management services, and it looks like they're specifically targeting um, entrepreneurs and self-employed folks here in South Africa.
Yeah, that's right.
And, someone who's, always trying to kind of juggle everything, wearing all these different hats as an entrepreneur, I'm definitely interested to dig into this and see what it's all about. Um, really caught my eye right off the bat is that they're talking about how AI can play a big role in managing social media.
Right. And I think that's really interesting. It is the future of a lot of this stuff. And, I think there is that feeling, right? Like trying to do all these things at once. When you're running your own business, it can feel like you're, pulled in a million different directions. So anything that can help us kind of streamline things and free up some time and brain space, I'm all ears.
Definitely, definitely. So before we get too far into the AI side of things,
Mhm.
I kind of want to take a step back and just talk about like why is social media management so important in the first place,
Mhm.
especially here in South Africa?
Yeah.
Like what's the big deal?
Yeah, that's a good point to start with. I mean, look, South Africa, we have a huge population that's online, and they're engaged. They're using all the platforms, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, you name it. So if you're not, if your business isn't out there in that space, you're missing out on a big opportunity to connect with potential customers.
Right, right, absolutely. And I think it's more than just being present.
Right.
It's about actually engaging with people, building those relationships, and this promotion really hits on that.
Yeah, they talk about, increasing brand awareness, customer engagement, even driving traffic to your website. All those things are so important for any business. But, I think especially here in South Africa, where word of mouth is still such a powerful thing, like people really value those personal connections.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you and I both know tons of people who found businesses or products through recommendations from friends or family on social media.
Absolutely. So yeah, I mean, I think building that trust, building that community online is huge here.
Totally, totally. Okay, so we've established social media is important. We've got to be engaging. We've got to be building those relationships. But how does AI actually help us do that? Because I admit I'm still a little fuzzy on the specifics. Like, how can a machine really help us with something that seems so human?
Yeah, no, I get that. But it's not about replacing the human element, It's about taking those tasks that can be, tedious and time consuming and letting the AI handle them. So, things like scheduling posts, analyzing data, even suggesting content ideas. AI can do all of that. And do it really well. So that frees you up to focus on those more creative and strategic aspects of your marketing.
Okay, so you're saying instead of me spending hours trying to figure out the best time to post on Instagram or come up with witty captions, I can have AI kind of take care of that for me.
Exactly. And not only can it, take care of those tasks, but it can do them probably better than we can in a lot of cases because AI can analyze huge amounts of data.
Right.
It can look at your audience's behavior, look at trends in your industry, and then use all that information to optimize your posts.
Hmm. So it's like having a superpowered marketing assistant, but without having to actually hire anyone.
Yeah, pretty much. And, I think for a lot of small businesses and entrepreneurs in South Africa, that can be a game changer because, resources are often limited. So having access to this kind of technology, it can really level the playing field.
Totally. Totally. Yeah. It's making me rethink my whole social media strategy.
Hmm.
So speaking of game changers, this promotion that we're looking at, they're offering a limited time offer to access these services,
Hmm.
and it ends on November 30th.
Yeah, that's a pretty good deal. I think it's a great opportunity for people to try this out, see what AI-powered marketing can do for their business. Because, like we've been saying, it's not about replacing humans. It's about giving us the tools to be even more effective, to connect with our customers on a deeper level.
Absolutely. I totally agree. All right, so as we wrap up this deep dive, I just want to leave our listeners with one final thought. If AI can really take over these more technical aspects of social media management, what does that mean for us as entrepreneurs? What new opportunities does that open up? How can we use that extra time and energy to really take our businesses to the next level?
Those are great questions. And the answers are probably different for everyone, but But I think that's the exciting part, It's a chance to rethink what's possible.
Definitely. Definitely. So for all of our listeners out there, keep those questions in mind, explore those opportunities. And don't forget to check out the show notes for links and resources related to everything we've talked about today. Thanks for joining us for another deep dive. We'll see you next time.
See ya.
Yeah.